What up, my blushing glams? Suck a fit for me. It's your girl blushing. I'm back with another episode of Glam Chat. I hope that you guys were able to enjoy your Valentine's, whether you enjoyed it by yourself or whether you enjoyed it with a loved one. Self-love is just as important as sharing time with someone like a significant other. But either way, hopefully you guys have enjoyed your Valentine's. This video was actually supposed to be up by Valentine's, but it didn't quite work out that way. I still want to go ahead and share these things with you because I feel like they can still be applied to other important romantic moments in your life, birthdays, anniversaries, or just you wanted to spruce things up. I think this would still work out for you. This video, we're pretty much going to be talking about for me, top things that I feel like you definitely need for a romantic night. Now, of course, you can always mix, match, and add more things or take away. And if this list is not in any particular order, but again, I think these are just the foundational things that you need in order to kind of get that romantic night going. Now, before we get into that, please make sure that you are part of the Blushing Glam family. I know you're going to enjoy this content as well as any of my other contents. So make sure that you press that subscribe button to join the Blushing Glam family. And don't forget that if you are part of the Blushing Glam family, to make sure that your bell is clicked so that you're not missing videos. Because I do have some people who say that they're part of the Blushing Glam family but don't know when my videos are uploading. So make sure that you guys do that. All right, so let's get right into it. So just like I said, this is not in any particular order. These are just things that I feel one definitely needs to kind of get the night going for a romantic night. Now, I ended up, you see me looking down at my phone, even though it's not even a lot of things, but I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. That's where I kind of have it listed. So for a romantic night, I think that getting a bomb-ass playlist together is clutch. Like, music makes the people come together, and it's not lying. Like, music just makes things go, whether it's fast-paced, whether it's slow-paced. Music, to me, I feel like definitely sets the tone for whatever it is that you want to do. Just like if you're going to a party, you set the tone, of course, with music that's going to get people jumping and things like that. To me, nice, romantic. I'm an 80s baby. So 90s, early 2000s R&B is definitely something that's going to be on my playlist. So anything from As Yet, Jagged Edge, and I'm probably telling you my age right now, but that's all right. Janet Jackson, and even going far back to like Anita Baker, things like that. Like, definitely for me gets the mood. Sade. Ooh, Sade. She that baby. But definitely getting a bomb-ass playlist going to set the mood. Make sure you do that before you get that night started or day, whatever. The next thing on my list is candles. Candles is a great way to set the tone, to set a mood. Candles, for me, whenever you want to get something intimate going, some of you guys, if you've been following me on Instagram, you probably found out that I started pretty much getting into prayer candles. I didn't do that before because I was kind of like on the fence about it, just because of just stereotypical things in my culture. But I had a talk with my mom, my cousin, and my husband about it, and really got into it, and I really do like it. Like I said, whenever you want to get something intimate going, I think candles are a very great way to go. I actually picked this candle up at Nordstrom Rack. This one's actually only about $7, and it smells so good. You don't have to go to Nordstrom Rack, of course. You can get candles at Walmart. You can go into like your other little department stores like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, Burlington, and they have candles there. You can get candles almost anywhere, but like very good candles that, you know, the smell lasts. I think some of those places are definitely some good places to check out. Of course, if you are into Bath and Body Works, this one smells so good. And you know, they usually have different sales, so you can try to catch them during their semi-annual sales, or if they have like a sale for a particular holiday. But definitely get you some candles. Definitely get you some candles, especially for your romantic night, you know? You know. All right, the next thing for me, y'all know I'm a fragrance girl. So since we were talking about smells of candles, we're gonna trickle down onto the next form of fragrance. And yeah, that's perfume. Like, you know, especially if you know what your partner likes, you're gonna wear that's male or female, you're gonna wear the fragrance that you know is gonna get your partner in the mood. And as I'm saying, whether it's something flirty, whether it's something floral, whether it's something like oud and gourmands, like you're gonna, you know, your partner by this time probably lets you know what kind of fragrance they like. And if you're gonna be getting a romantic night going, you wanna make sure you smell exactly how they want you to smell. Especially if you guys are gonna be getting close and cozy, definitely so. So I wanted to kind of present some fragrances that I added to my list. These are not, I don't think they're pretty pricey. I've been on rebel.com. And anyways, so on my latest trip to rebel.com, I picked up this one, and it's called Lamuels. Okay, y'all know my French not the greatest, but hopefully you guys can see the name. And this one has, to me, it has a like sort of a oud, like a oud type of smell to it. It is long lasting, and I think it's part of their like boutique line, not like the high designer smells or perfume, but I think it's part of like their boutique line. And yo, like this one smells really good. And then like I went and took a shower because I sprayed this onto my wrist. After I took a shower, I still sort of smelled it even after that. So this definitely is long lasting. It's probably not something you want to do a blind buy, because oud type of perfumes or gourmand type of perfumes is something that you may want to try first, because not everybody likes them. But I think this one would definitely be something, if you are interested in doing a blind buy, is a nice one. Next one is Prada Candy Night. So you know that there's the regular Prada Candy, and this one is the Prada Candy Night. And this one is, oh my gosh, so delicious, so delicious, so delicious. So if you wanted to add another fragrance to your collection, you have the daytime, and then you also have the nighttime. You can definitely try this one. So that's the next thing on the list. All right. Next thing is wine. I mean, you cannot have a romantic night and not have wine. So you guys, I know I told you guys that I wanted to go ahead and add like a black owned wine to my collection, and it was not an easy thing to do. Like I went from liquor store to wine store, I went to Target, and it was just not easy. But my peoples over there at Total Wine in Aventura, they hooked me up. They were so like, she was so knowledgeable. I came in there, I'm sorry I didn't get her name, but I'm sure anyone there should be able to help. I went in there and I was like, hey, listen, I need, you know, I'm doing a particular project. I wanted to add some black owned wines to my collection. Do you guys have that here? And she took me right to the collection. You know, it's Black History Month, so it was definitely a nice thing that they already had it kind of put it there. So this one is called Longevity. All right, and Longevity is a black owned company, a black owned wine company, and this one tastes so good. If you're into wine, of course, or if you want to add a new wine to your collection, this one is definitely a nice choice. It's definitely a good pick for dinner wine. I'm more into dessert wines. I like my wines to be sweet, but this one was definitely a good pick for a dinner wine. But it will get you right real quick. So if you are a lightweight, please drink sparingly. You should be drinking responsibly anyways. Do not drink and drive. But yeah, this one is definitely a good one. It is a Chardonnay, by the way. Next thing, On the list is, next thing on the list is date. Like, you can't have a romantic night without creating like a date. And a date doesn't necessarily have to be something where you're paying to go somewhere. It could be, that would be nice. But I know we're in the middle of the pandemic, so some people are still worried about going to certain places. You can do things like a drive-in movie and actually be creative, where you can create a picnic. Like, if you have like a pickup truck or something, you can create a picnic in the back of your truck while you guys are at the movie theaters, or just do a picnic all together. There's definitely some great ways to create a nice setting for a date. Be creative, find different ways to kind of spice things up. And I'm a foodie, so definitely adding food to the menu. Like, even if you're at home, you know, creating a nice dinner is definitely a way to go. And then the last thing I say for women would be to kind of add some negligee, some nice lingerie, or even for both parties, nice little sexy PJs, silk PJs and things like that. Definitely can set the mood right as well. So to me, you guys, I'm sure you can add or remove things off of the list, but those were my draft picks for must-haves for your romantic night. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until we speak again, you guys, peace.